Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
What up, babies? Come on out. Come on out. There you go. How you doing? Yep, go over that way. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all doing good? You gotta give y'all some fresh water? I will. But y'all can go eat first. Yep, the ducks waited. It's like they waited for me to let them out. They could have came out anytime they wanted. All right, y'all. Let's get out here on this walk. Hey, it's been dry. This pond is not getting no new water. All right. Let's get out on this walk. Oh man, good morning, y'all. Hey, the creek almost back empty again. It's been hot. It sprinkled a little bit yesterday, but not enough to put no water in this creek. And I guarantee whatever hit the ground yesterday evaporated by the time it hit the ground. It did not stay wet long. Hey, yesterday was an amazing day, y'all. Amazing. I don't know where to start. Let's start with the morning. Hey, I had an amazing morning walk yesterday. I mean, my mind was a little all over the place, but it still was there. Felt pretty good. Got 3 eggs out of my ducks yesterday. Hey, the ducks was not happy with me though. Hey, they showed up at the front door yesterday like, hey, where our eggs at, bruh? They was all over the place. Like, they was not happy. And seeing how they did this morning, well, they just chilling like, hey, we ain't letting you in here with our eggs. We gonna wait until you, like, they didn't come out until you saw how she ran out at me like, get back. You don't walk in here. You don't check on our eggs. That duck was not playing with me this morning. Nah. Actually, I be feeling like they really be looking forward to being around me. I don't think they after the eggs. I think they do that with the intent on me getting them. I think I don't know. They've been acting more like they want to be around me now. Not like they're mad at me. But, hey, it is what it is. They're doing good this morning. Now, yesterday was my wife's birthday. So I ordered her a cake. I ordered it in advance. And it was ready yesterday. And to be honest, you know, I had this thought process like, you know how you do something, you're like, this is what I asked for and this is what I got? Well, I knew that was gonna happen. What I'm saying is, when people come in and ask me to do a haircut, it frustrates me sometimes. Like, they'll be like, hey, I want my hair to look like this. And they give you a expectation. But what I did was I sent two different cakes, pictures. And I was like, I want it to look like this one. I prefer the first one, but I don't know how hard it is to make cake. I didn't know how hard it was gonna be for her to do it. What I'm saying is, what I got, it didn't look like in the picture. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm saying it knocked it out the park. In my opinion, that was her representation of what I sent her. That's exactly what I do with haircuts. And what I'm saying is, when I saw it in person, it didn't look like the picture, but it was everything I hoped it would be. I'm dead serious. It looked, look, what I'm saying is, oh my goodness, it looked amazing in person, and it looked amazing in the photos. I'm saying I was shocked because I didn't expect it to turn out as good as it did. I didn't expect it to, like, I thought it was gonna be like I don't know. But I guess what I'm saying is, I had my hopes up thinking, and I'm glad it didn't turn out like the picture, because I feel like it was more personalized and it was more I don't know, but everybody loved it, and I did. I'm saying, yeah, it felt like she put her own touch on it, and that was a good thing because it turned out great. I really enjoyed it. I never would have thought, I don't know, and I didn't even think you could do cake and stuff like that. And I'm saying, in my opinion, the price was very reasonable. So I felt like I got more than what I paid for. And maybe I didn't, but I thought the cake turned out great. And everybody loved it. So that was for my wife's birthday, but that is what's crazy. You would think that that would be like, what could be better than telling everybody about your wife's birthday? Well, let me tell you about Penny. I'm just playing. No, for real though. Yesterday, I was at the pool. I told you I was going swimming, and I did. Did a good swim. Feels like it anyway. So I was at the pool. I missed a phone call. This phone call let me know I missed a few emails and a few other communications, but I'm telling y'all, I don't know how to, okay, get to it, right? Hey, y'all, no joke. Yesterday, John Deere contacted me about doing a commercial. Yep. So, I'm out here late this morning, and the reason I'm out here late is because I spent all night doing, okay, when I say they asked me to do a commercial, it's a casting call. They asked me if I was interested in being in one. And I said yes. And then they gave me a list of requirements that I had to do in order to meet it. Now, with me not being good with checking email and stuff, which I never check my email for Shaw Speaks. That is just a platform that I put stuff up on, and I use my Shaw the Barber to watch it. And I use Shaw the Barber for everything else. So, let's just go into it. They said they've been contacting me and they couldn't get through to me. So she called me and left a voice message. Luckily she did. I saw the voice message in writing because I don't check voice messages either. So my phone does this thing where it kicks them out in a text message. I saw the text message. It said it was John Deere casting. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I get home, about to get ready for work. I make the phone call. She tells me they're interested in me being in a commercial, but I have to do a write-up basically, or a video. So with such short notice, I didn't do a video because I feel like I wouldn't be able to get it all out and make it look good in such a short amount of time. So last night I sat up and I wrote up my statement for, you know, they tell you, tell your story, and they give you the criteria that you have to meet. And I sat up all night doing that. And then once I got done with it, no joke, I sat up all night trying to figure out a way to send it, because that's the thing. Sending the video, they had criteria, and none of them were posted up on YouTube, because that's what I would have did. And I don't know how to send large files, period. So what I did, I typed up a Word document. I did screenshots of it. I know this is gonna sound horrible, but that's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is, I really don't care if that's not the way to do it. Because what I'm saying is, I was not the one who reached out looking for the part. You gave me a criteria and a deadline that I'm having a hard time meeting, but the reason why I'm having a hard time meeting it is because I'm not prepared. What I'm saying is, since I don't know enough about social media and don't have the time to sit down and read everything, what I'm saying is, hey y'all, even with my comments, hey, I appreciate it. But now that I got so many videos out, I'm not complaining. I'm not. And I saw two people who, hey, I've been rocking with me since the very beginning. I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna be honest, last night I went in and I wanted to leave a comment, reply, but brothers, after being gone for so long, I'm gonna be honest, I'm sitting here thinking, what can I say? I see y'all been there with me this whole time, and I appreciate y'all. And I feel like life been getting so hectic, I ain't been having time to show y'all that, hey, I ain't forgotten, I appreciate y'all, and I see y'all rocking with me, so much respect. That's my way to leave a comment right there. I appreciate y'all. Y'all was the only two who was on yesterday's comment yesterday, yeah, go check them brothers out. That's right. And I appreciate it. And I'm going to keep on rocking with y'all. Hey, but this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep y'all informed on what's going on. And let me tell y'all, this is what's going on. John Deere hit me up. They gave me a deadline. It's not John Deere. Let's be clear. It's a company that casts for John Deere. It's kind of like saying, I don't know, and I don't want to say because I don't want to make it seem like it's insulting to them, because it's not. What I'm saying is they're the people, like what I'm saying is I'm trying to find people that do work for me. John Deere ain't got time to do everything. Sometimes they just, hey, let's contract that out. And what I'm saying is that's cool with me, because it still put me in the same space at the end of the day. And what I'm saying is I tried to meet their requirement because she told me I had to make a decision and get her info back in the next day or so. She said day. She didn't really want to say that. So she said the reason why is because they're casting right now for a commercial in September. So basically what I did by doing everything that I could last night, I tried to show them, hey, I'm serious. I'll definitely work with you because this is definitely a benefit to me. I understand that 100%. And I know how it's a benefit to them. Yes, a lot of people told me yesterday how much this will benefit them. But what I'm saying is I feel like this will benefit me. I'm saying in so many different ways. So what I did is I went ahead and I tried to meet all the requirements that they asked me for. Now what they're saying is if I'm accepted, which I'm like, you reached out to me. Let's stop playing this game. They didn't play no game. She contacted me as many times as she can. And what I'm saying is this is exactly what I tell one of my clients. She was worried about, you know, having to quit her job, and we started talking through the benefits of what this change could possibly mean in your life. And I know sometimes people don't see it, but what I'm saying is this is how I view life. It's kind of one of those things. Hard times are gonna come. And too many times we spend too much time focusing on the hard time. What I'm saying, the hard time is gonna come and it's gonna go. Whether you do anything or not, it's gonna come or it's gonna go. Now, what I'm saying is, it's whether you do anything or not, and what you choose to do in that hard time, that is gonna affect and reflect on the other side of that hard time. If you throw your hands up in the air and take a defeated attitude, then when you come on the other side of that hard time, what I'm saying is, ooh, it just means that hard time gonna last a whole lot longer because you got your hands in the air and you're defeated. What I'm saying is, if you use that time to not focus on how down you are and focus on the game plan to get yourself out the hole, ooh, what I'm saying is, the next thing you know, you start working your way out faster. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. I guess what I'm saying is, she worked her way out the hole by game planning, preparing herself. And what I'm saying is, she had jobs fighting over her. When, I'm serious, she turned one job down 3 times. 3 times. She turned them down. Now what I'm saying is, that is a company that wants you. And what I'm saying, in my opinion, I might not get this, but this is how I speak it. And let me tell you how this works. In my opinion, you reached out to me. All I did was the work that I tell y'all every day. You see that? It's a snake right there. Get up out of here. Hey, so, and see, he was up in there eating all them fish. That's what I mean. They getting stuck somewhere. Snakes eat fish too. Yes, they do. That statement be true. So what I'm saying is, they called me. I didn't even know they existed. They showed up on my radar because I did something talking about being consistent. This is what I mean. I've been trying and saying I'm working towards this, working towards this, working towards this. And I put that energy out into the atmosphere. Now, what I'm saying is, I guess somebody has seen me and let me know that they have. And they found me on all my social media platforms because they were trying to get through to me. And that's how they picked up my phone number. And that's how they called me and got a hold of me. And what I'm saying is, if you did that much research, you were looking for me. So I met your requirement. I feel like that's how it go. And what I'm saying is, this is how I also feel. If it don't go that way, then what I'm saying is it wasn't meant for me. That's a crazy way to look at it, huh? But I did the work, I applied myself, and I even tried to meet their deadline. You said you needed it before tomorrow. Hey, I got it to you last night. Yep, it wasn't my best work, but it best work. Because what I'm saying is, I did the best work I could with the amount of time that I had. And what I'm saying is, I feel like my interview was done because you looked through all my social media. You already knew. You just wanted to see if I'd be able to talk too. Well, you should have looked at this. Oh yeah. So I sent in a few pictures. I sent in a few statements. They asked me like my story on John Deere, which that should be clear. They asked, the projects that you've done. They asked for pictures of you with your tractor and the projects. And really, I ain't got no pictures of me like sitting on my tractor. Like, I'm the cameraman. You get where I'm going with this. But I do screenshots, and I just send some of them in. And if they want any links or anything like that, I can link videos to them to show them different things that I've done in the yard, which I probably will do that. But I just asked her to let me know if that was good enough. And we'll see when we hear back. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So, there we go. That'll be coming soon. And to be honest, those two things right there, that was the first time that something I didn't see a post hit 200 likes on Facebook. That's a first for me. But that just shows how many people actually be rocking with me, and I appreciate it. I just don't be posting nothing worth getting that every day, which I don't really care about stuff like that. But then I put another post up about my wife's birthday cake and her birthday, and that one did the same thing. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. Yep. But I'm saying, yesterday felt like a whole lot of blessings until guess what? Just past the halfway point. We just getting to the halfway point. I'm sitting down last night working on all that stuff. I'm doing good. And then the daggone devil want to pop in. Ain't nobody even do nothing. Kids was daggone quiet. Wasn't nobody running around the house. Hey, the shelf in the man cave, it just fell off the wall last night. Luckily, I wasn't sitting on the couch. Hey, I probably wouldn't be out here today. I'm not joking, y'all. Hey, it was so much stuff on there, and I didn't realize how much weight that stuff was. I'm saying it just gave because, like, I had military plaques and stuff up on there. Like, they pretty much pieces of glass. One thing fell off. I had a Bengals helmet, like a legit Bengals helmet up there. I think that fell off and hit me in the back. Something fell and hit me in the leg because I was laying on the floor. That's how I edit most of the time. So I was laying on the floor and something hit me in my leg. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I didn't think I was gonna be able to walk out here this morning. I thought something had I don't know. It's a huge knot on the side of my leg though. So I'm saying I get 3 blessings and then I get that. Man, I got hit in the back, hit in the leg, and in the knee. All by stuff that fell off the shelf. I had a guitar up there, camera lenses up there. I hope I ain't break none of my camera lenses. Oh yeah. It was an IKEA shelf that I knew I had mounted to the wall good. And I'm saying, it's been up there for so long. It's like, why you dropped yesterday? Well, it dropped yesterday. Luckily, I was not sitting in my normal position. It might not have been good. But what I know now, ain't no shelf going back up over my head over there. Nope. And luckily, wasn't nobody in there watching TV with me. Ooh. But it did not stop me from getting that stuff done and sent off. So I'm saying that was just the devil trying to get in. Boy, if it would have hit me in the head, I'd have been up in the hospital looking for some stitches last night. And then I wouldn't have got it done. But yep, something had me in a different place in the room. And that's exactly what I needed. To me, that's exactly what I mean too. That shelf was gonna fall regardless. Hey, but if I wouldn't have had to do all that work last night on that I guess documentation that I was working on for John Deere, I'd have been sitting on that couch watching the finishing of the Shy. Oh yeah, that's where I would have been. That wouldn't have been good. Woo. Hey, I'm telling you, it's just like that show. That wouldn't have been good. The Shy is falling apart. I'm so glad this ain't a show that's still on the air. I don't know why I watch shows like this. I don't, but I do like to see how they do things. But now I done seen what the camera angles and all that stuff is. Now I'm actually paying attention to the storyline, and that jump ain't working for me. Normally I watch a TV show and I try and look at the creative ability in it, but I'm saying after you get past the first season, you're done with that. You see what their creative ability is. Me and one of my clients yesterday was talking about it. Not many shows make it past a season 2 and still stay good. I don't know of one. I say season 3, that's when it ends. Really. But some seasons they can carry, or some shows I guess feel like they can carry on forever. I feel like even Game of Thrones, after, I don't know, season 2, it was done. But I still kept watching it because I had started to like certain characters. And that's the bad thing, is the show wasn't good. It was just certain characters seemed like they were. Then they got out of control and they started fighting dead people, and it's like, how can you win? Every time you lose a member of your team, it adds to their team. You can't win. That would suck. Well, I'm telling you, I don't know why people keep writing stories that have that. You want to talk about telling people they're doomed? You're going to die, and you're going to come back and look ugly like that. There's no hope. That's a horrible story. I don't know why that's so successful in society nowadays. I'm telling you, zombies, it's like, look, I get it. I get the stories you're trying to tell by using zombies, but what I'm saying is, I do not understand why people want to make friendly of the monsters of my childhood. I'm saying, think about it. Werewolves. No, because what I'm saying is when they turn into an animal, they ain't thinking about you. They eating you. Or they biting you and turning you into one. Then they go to vampires. You had the Teen Wolf and all that making. Then you got the vampires. It's like, for a minute, everybody in the world wanted to be vampires. It's like, don't you remember that they dead and they evil? They live forever. Even that is not. You do realize living forever, that's not a blessing. That's a curse, especially if everybody around you ain't living forever. Heck, I'm telling you, I'm living to 120. You know how bad that scared me, having people I lose in my lifetime? I still plan on going 120. But I'm saying, no, I do not want to live forever. No, that does not sound enjoyable. It sounds like it sounds like numbing your emotions over a long period of time. Because, boy, I tell you, y'all come out here and see this creek every day. I'm the type of person who I can find beauty in anything. But, boy, when you're doing it forever and nothing ever changes, or you watch how everything changes, that's the biggest thing. You watch how things change. And I'm saying that's the only thing that's consistent is change. You got vampires. They just be around killing people, but y'all make that junk like I don't care where you drinking. I don't drink straight from a human. I go to a blood. It's like people donate that blood. That ain't cute. Stop tampering with it just so you can stay alive. I only drink animal blood. That ain't no sexier. Look. What's next? Oh my goodness. Well, I ain't got, hey, yeah, that's another thing. No swimming today. It's too hot to get Penny out and do anything. It's too hot. And it's late in the day. And I'm not getting dirty before I go to work. But I ain't got to be to work for at least another hour. Yep. Hour and a half, actually. So now I guess I just go back to the house and game plan what I'm going to do. I guess I got to check and see if she contacted me back. I got to make sure I start checking email. But guess what, yeah? I don't do stuff like that. I'm looking for somebody to help me with it. I am, but I just don't know how to do it because I don't know how to turn my life over to somebody and trust that they're going to do it properly. I don't know how to do that. And I don't have the money to pay somebody so that I don't have to trust them. Does that make sense? Like, if I could pay well, I wouldn't have to trust because I could just get somebody who I know that's their job to do it. But when you're getting somebody to do it and you're trying to pay what you can, it's kind of like when they ain't happy or they don't want to work or you can't get in touch with them right there in that moment, what do you do then? And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I got a lot going on. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like I don't know how people keep up with this stuff. Social media, and I'm saying just off of comments, one thing I look and I'd be like, oh my goodness, they're starting to come in faster. But that's what they said would happen, and I knew that would happen. I just didn't know when it would happen or how it would happen. So what I'm saying is, I guess I'm just thankful that it's happening. Yeah. And I'm going to keep doing what I do. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all that keep on doing it with me. Because we're getting somewhere. And I'm saying, every day I come out here, I just try to be proof that if you stay your course, you keep doing what you're doing, I'm saying things will happen. It just may not happen in the timing that you want. But I'm saying it ain't about our timing. I'm saying just do your best to ensure that you have as much time as you can. That's the bottom line, y'all. Try to stay healthy as long as you possibly can, because what I'm saying is your blessing could be right around the corner. I'm saying it could be. I don't know. I'm saying that's how I always feel. I feel like I walk in blessings every day. Hey, this your boy. I got things to do. I know each and every one of y'all do too. Hey, much love, much respect. This your boy, and I'm out.